In this video, I'm going to be ranking the best point guards right now in NBA 2K26 My Team here on a tier list ranging from S that does go all the way down to D tier. And as you guys can see, we have about 20 to 25 of the best point guards currently in 2K26. Now, as you can see, some of the cards look a little bit interesting because 2KDB isn't actually up for 2K26, it's only for 2K25. I think it should be not as long as it was last year. I know last year 2KDB was down for like multiple months, or wasn't available I should say, so hoping that it's available within the next couple weeks, I would assume. So for now, making these tier lists might look a little bit funny and kind of questionable. We got Paige Beckers as like half the card. I tried my best to make this as, you know, good as possible, but you know, these are about 20 to 25 of the best point guards. It doesn't matter, you can still tell this is Paige Beckers, you can still tell this is De'Aaron Fox, so kind of bear with me when it comes to the actual tier list, but hopefully you guys enjoy and you guys get to see my rankings on who I think the best point guards are currently in my team. And let me know in the comment section down below what point guards are you guys currently rocking on your 2K26 team. So also Ja Morant, I mean, the best card in this game, or maybe not the best card, but he's the best point guard in my team by far. I'm gonna have to obviously show you guys the cards on 2K, not on 2KDB, so it's gonna look a little bit different compared to the tier list later in the year. But this Ja Morant card, I mean, 6'2" at point guard, I mean, 86.3 is good for a Ja card, but he has that 98 driving dunk. If you guys know, slashing this year seems to be absolutely broken. He's an unbelievable offensive card, and his defense is not that bad. Like for Ja, 90 steal, 86 perimeter, 70 interior defense, 75 block. His speed is off the charts, amazing as well. 97 speed, 97 speed with ball. This is by far, maybe not by far, but this is pretty easily the best point guard in the game. So he's of course going to be an S tier. Ben Gordon, he's really good. I'm going to say A tier. Like, he's a great amethyst card. You can choose him for completely free if you go on over to the Bulls collection. Like, if you chose that as your free amethyst card, you can get this amethyst Ben Gordon, or you can go ahead and you can lock in the Bulls collection, which not sure if you necessarily should do that for him, but he is really good if you want to take him as your free amethyst. And we'll take a look at Ben Gordon here, obviously on 2K, to look at his stats. So he's a 6'3" point guard, 88 3, 89 mid-range. The driving dunk could be a little bit higher, only at a 75, but it's going to get the job done. 89 ball handle, and he's an okay defender, at least when it comes to the steal. 88 steal is good, 79 perimeter is solid, and then he's got 93 speed with ball. So he's another fast point guard. Definitely not as good as Ja Morant, and that's why he's, you know, going to be an A tier, not going to be an S, but I think he deserves to be at least in the A tier category. There's not like too many insane point guards, and I think he's an upper echelon point guard for sure. Now Jason Kidd, I mean, he has to be an S tier. This is again one of the best point guards in the entire game that you can get, maybe not relatively quickly, but you know, you can get Jason Kidd within season 1, and I think he's going to be a card that is going to have some longevity because of his height. Like 6'4" a point guard is going to last you quite a bit of time. I mean, 93 point shot is really good on this card, 89 mid-range, but the main thing about Jason Kidd is his defense. 97 steal, 97 perimeter. This is insanely good to have, you know, for the first couple weeks and first month of this game, to have that good of a defensive point guard who's also going to be fast. He's going to have a really high pass hack at a 97. You know, his jump shot isn't that bad, honestly. Like, this card may be the best pink diamond in this game when it comes to choose for your free pink diamond between Jack Sigma and also Glenn Rice. I've heard a lot of people like this Jason Kidd card, so he has to be an S tier point guard. I mean, easily one of the best point guards in this game. Caitlin Clark, she's got a good jump shot, but besides that, is there too much about Caitlin Clark? I'm gonna say no. I'll probably put her B tier. I think she's okay. Mike Conley, gotta go at least A tier. I don't know if I want to put him in S. Like, is he a top? He might be a top 5 point guard though. I'm gonna go Mike Conley in S. He's not as good as Ja Morant. He's not as good as Jason Kidd, but he's got a good jump shot. He's a good offensive point guard. We're gonna go Mike Conley in S tier. I think Curry has to be on the same ranking as Caitlin Clark, because when it comes to Steph Curry, I mean, he's got a really good jump shot, just like Caitlin Clark. And I mean, Caitlin Clark is pretty much the WNBA version of Steph Curry, like at least with the way they play in real life. They both just shoot bombs from like 40 feet away. Not actually 40 feet, but like 30 plus feet away. So yeah, I'm gonna say Curry and Clayton Clark. I mean, in 2K, they actually are very similar cards. I even might want to put Curry in A tier because the Curry slide is back, and I think he's probably one of the only couple cards in the game that has the Curry slide. I know Jamal Mashburn also has the Curry slide, so call me crazy, I'm actually going to go Curry in A tier, but I do think Caitlin Clark is solid in B tier. I'm going to go Derek Fisher in C. He's just not a great point guard, to be honest. His jump shot isn't good. He's only 6'1". I don't really like Derek Fisher that much. I'm going to put him in C tier. Donovan Mitchell, like, I would probably take over Derek Fisher. He's a little, no, he's the same height, but he's got a much higher wingspan. Donovan Mitchell wingspan is always, you know, extremely tall in 2K, or extremely long in 2K. I like his jump shot a bit more. He's a better slashing card, a little bit better defensively. I like actually, is he better defensively? Not 100% sure if that's true. Let me just quickly check the Cavs here on 2K. I don't know if he's better defensively than Derek Fisher, but I know he's definitely a better slashing card for sure. He's got an 85 driving dunk, which is really good. 75 perimeter, 59 steal. Yeah, he might not be better defensively than Derek Fisher, but I like him a little bit more as a point guard. So I'm going to go Donovan Mitchell in B tier. Trey Young, a good offensive point guard. Again, is he as good as Mike Conley? I don't know. I think Jason Kidd and John Moran are on a different tier than Mike Conley and Trey. So that's why it's kind of, do I put those cards, you know, in the S tier category as well? I'm not 100% sure. I think Trey is better than Ben Gordon though, so I'm going to go Trey in S tier. I mean, a really good offensive card. His jump shot is good again this year. His SIGs are nice. The behind the back isn't as overpowered as it was last year. I mean, the Trey behind the back was the best behind the back all year, so I'm going to have to put him in S, even though I think he's not on the same tier as Ja and Jason Kidd, but I do think it makes sense to put Diamond Trey Young in the S tier category. Ruby Ja Morant, really good point guard. Yes, he's not nowhere near as good as his Pink Diamond. I think that's pretty obvious to be expected. He's not going to be, you know, anywhere near that card. But this Ja Morant card, if you can find him on the auction house, I mean, 23K is actually not that bad of a buy. I think that's the lowest I've seen him for. This card is insanely good. I mean, he's got the best dribble style in the game. People figured that out during the early access days, that the Ja Morant dribble style, I think for right now, is the best dribble style you can get in this entire game. He's got an 89 driving dunk, 89 ball handle. The jump shot's actually not that bad. Like, it's a pretty good release with a 73 ball. You can hit consistently. Yes, he's not going to be a good defender whatsoever. You're going to have to sacrifice a lot of defense with this Ja Morant card, but that's the case with a lot of these other point guards. They're not great defensively. So Ja Morant, I think, even though he's a Ruby, I think you got to put Ja Morant in A tier. Kenny Anderson, again, not a huge fan of this card. Gonna throw him in C tier. Kyrie, I like a little bit more. I'm gonna throw Kyrie in B tier. I kind of like these Series 1 Ruby cards a little bit more than some of these Amethysts. Like, I like Kyrie's jump shot a lot more compared to a Derek Fisher and a Kenny Anderson. Nate Robinson, because of his height, gonna have to be in D tier. I mean, he's a 5'8" point guard. He's gonna go in D tier. Kelsey Plum, now this is an interesting card because her jump shot is probably one of the quickest and best jump shots in this entire game, but she's only 5'8". I'm gonna go Kelsey Plum in B tier. Again, I would love to put her a little bit higher and maybe A, but if you only are 5'8", again with Nate Robinson, I have him all the way down in D tier. But and the reason why Kelsey Plum is a lot higher is because her jump shot is incredibly good. So maybe even C tier is more realistic. I'm gonna go her in B tier though. I don't know, B or C. I'm gonna go B tier for Kelsey Plum. Austin Reeves, I'm gonna go in C. He just seems like an okay point guard in my opinion. Sam Cassell is really good. I do think the Sam Cassell card could potentially be S tier, but for now, I just want to show you guys, you know, what his stats and his badges and all that type of stuff is looking like over on 2K. So if we go take a look at him on 2K, he is 6'3" at point guard. He's going to be more of an offensive card, 88 3, 88 mid-range. Only a 65 driving dunk isn't amazing. 88 ball handle is really good. Defensively, 87 steal, 84 perimeter. Yeah, he's about the same defensively as he is offensively. This is a solid card. He's got some decent badges as well. He's got Hoff Dimer, Hoff Deadeye, which is good. Hoff Layup Mixmaster. He's got some good badges in here. Gold Set Shot, Gold Shifty Shooter, Gold Unpluckable. This is a good point guard. I don't think he's like the best point guard in the game, but again, he's probably on the same level as like a Ben Gordon, maybe a little bit better than a Ben Gordon. I don't know, because if we go A tier, it's like Mike Bibby's not that good. He's probably going to be in C. Avery Johnson's going to be in D tier. Mo Cheeks is going to be in C. I think Kate Martin, she could probably go in like C tier as well. Paige Beckers can go in C tier. And then I think De'Aaron Fox is probably B. He's got really good SIGs and a decent jump shot. So I like De'Aaron Fox also with his speed as well. I think this is how we're going to do the tier list. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. This is the first tier list that I'm doing in 2K26. So again, I do apologize for the, tier list looking a little bit questionable. Some of these cards like Paige Beckers literally only being half her card and the quality of some of the pictures. But hopefully you guys still enjoyed, and let me know what you guys think about my point guard ranking. And let me know what point guards are you guys currently rocking on your squad right now in 2K26. And I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.